Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the mathematics class. Today is our lecture number 8, in which we'll continue with our previous chapter, which is 2D shapes. So please open page number 84 of your book, which is section C of the given chapter 2D shapes. We are already done with the previous two sections, section A and section B. So today we learn section C and section D of this. So first of all, we learn what are patterns. Pattern is basically any design or any kind of shapes that keep on repeating themselves again and again. They actually form a pattern. We can make patterns using shapes of different size. So you can see here, this is a rectangle. This is also a rectangle. This is a rectangle. So there are so many rectangles here. And what you're noticing, this is a bigger rectangle, this is a smaller one, this is bigger, and then this is small, then this is big, this is small. Okay, so what are you noticing here? That we have a pattern. Because you can notice big, small, big, small, big, small. So the pattern is basically any kind of design in which actually keeps on repeating itself. You can see big small is actually continuously repeating. It's repeating and repeating again and again. So this is called a pattern. Now there are different kind of patterns which we learn in this section. So first of all, we can make patterns using shapes of different size. Okay, look at this. This is a bigger size. This rectangle is big, this is small, then this is big, this is small. So we have a pattern with different sizes. Big, small, big, small, big, small. So what would come next? Which rectangle would come next? Big or small? The bigger one, right? Okay, so the big rectangle would come next. So the questions would be like this, that you'll be given any kind of pattern and then there would be a blank in the end and you'll have to tell which particular shape would come in the blank. Okay, so here we have the big rectangle. So look at this. We have a triangle here and then we have a triangle, again a triangle, but what is the difference? This is a big triangle, this is a smaller one, this is a big one, this is small, big, and what would come next? What would come in the blank? You can see this pattern is again related to different sizes. Big, small, big and small. Okay, so the small triangle would come in the end. Now another kind of pattern, we can make patterns using shapes of different shapes. Okay, you remember the first pattern we learned was of different sizes, big, small, like this. The second pattern is of different shapes. Look at this. This is a circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle. So you can see this is a pattern of different shapes. The shapes are constantly changing, but they are repeating themselves. Circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, and then what would come after the circle? Triangle. Look at this. This is a square, this is a rectangle. Square, rectangle. Square, rectangle, square, rectangle. What would come in the end? Square. Right? Because square and rectangle, they are actually forming a pattern. Square, rectangle, and then square. So the pattern is constantly repeating and it would never end. But the questions that would be given to you would be something like this, that there would be blanks in the end and you need to fill the blank. Okay, so we are done with two patterns of different sizes and of different shapes. Now let's look at another kind of pattern in which there are different colors. Okay, we can make patterns using shapes of different colors. You can see this is a triangle, 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 triangle. All these are triangles. They have the same shapes, they have the same sizes. So what is the difference? Their colors. Yellow triangle, orange triangle, blue triangle. Yellow triangle, orange triangle, blue triangle. Yellow triangle, orange triangle, blue triangle. Okay, so you can see what pattern are we following here. We are following the pattern of colors. Yellow, orange, blue. Yellow, orange, blue. Yellow, orange, blue. Okay. Again, look at this. All the shapes are of same sizes. They have the same, the shapes are the same, all are rectangles. But what is the difference in them? Their colors. Brown, pink, brown, pink, brown. Okay, so the pattern here is brown, pink color, brown, pink, brown, pink, brown. Brown rectangle would come here. Okay, we are done with 3 type of patterns: different size, different shapes, and different colors. Now the last pattern we are going to learn is we can make patterns using shapes of different shapes and sizes. Okay, we can make patterns using shapes which are of completely different shapes and sizes. So let's combine different shapes and different sizes together. You look at this. This is a circle, this is a rectangle, and this is a circle. They all have same colors. There are different shapes: circle, rectangle, circle, different shapes and different sizes as well. Look at this. This is a big circle and this is a small circle. So big circle, rectangle, small circle. Big circle, rectangle, small circle. Big circle, rectangle would come here, and then small circle, and then big circle, rectangle, small circle. So the pattern we are following here is something like this: big circle, rectangle, small circle, big circle, rectangle, small circle, big circle, what would come here? Rectangle. So we are using different shapes, we are using different sizes, but still there is a pattern formed by the shapes. So we are done with the patterns. Okay, let's just give you an overview. There are 4 types of patterns. Number 1 is of different sizes, number 2 is of different shapes, number 3 is of different colors, and number 4 is of different shapes and sizes. Okay, so the 4th pattern is a combination of 2 variations. Okay, now what are symmetrical shapes? Symmetrical shapes can be divided into 2 equal halves. Any shape that can be divided into 2 equal halves is basically a symmetrical shape. What does that mean? Look at this. This is a heart. This is the shape of a heart, right? If I make a line in between, this is a line I made by myself, okay? This wasn't a line in the shape. This is a line I made by myself. If I make this line, so what am I noticing? I can divide this shape into 2 equal halves. The left side is same as the right side. So this means this is a symmetrical shape. Look at this butterfly. I have made a line in the center, and once I have made the line in the center, what am I noticing? I have divided the shape into 2 equal halves such that the left side is the same as the right side. Is the left same as the right? Yes. This means this butterfly is a symmetrical shape. It's a symmetrical object. Look at this. This is a flower. If I make a line in between, a line in the center, is the left hand side same as the right hand side? Is the left side same as the right side? Yes. You can see by making a line in the center, I have divided this flower into 2 equal halves. The left side is the same as the right side. This means this flower is a symmetrical shape. It's a symmetrical object. Look at this. This is a house. If I make a line in between, in the center, you are noticing that the left side of the house is the same as the right side. So is this a symmetrical shape? Yes. I have divided the shape into halves such that both halves are equal. So this house can be divided into 2 equal halves. This flower can be divided into 2 equal halves. This heart can be divided into 2 equal halves. And this butterfly can be divided into 2 equal halves. This means all these shapes are symmetrical. Now, what kind of objects are not symmetrical? Look at this shape. If I make a line in between, just imagine if I make a line in the center, is the left side same as the right hand side? If I make a line in between, is the left side same as the right hand side? No, they are completely different. So this means this shape is not symmetrical. Look at this. This is a car. If I make a line in between, is the left side same as the right side? No. This means I cannot divide this car, this shape, into two equal halves. This means this shape is not symmetrical. This object is not symmetrical. Look at this banana. If I make a line in the center, just imagine I make a line in the center. Is the left hand side same as the right hand side? No. The left side is completely different from the right side. So this means this shape is not symmetrical. This object is not symmetrical. So you just have to remember symmetrical shapes or symmetrical objects are those which can be divided into two equal halves such that the left side is the same as the right hand side. But if the left side is not same as the right hand side, this means that the shape or the object is not symmetrical. Okay? So now it's time to solve book exercise. Open page number 85 and 87 of your book and try to solve these exercises. Try to solve them. If you face any problem or any question or any query, you can always ask me in the Google Classroom whenever we have a meeting there. Okay? Meet you in the next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.